Hello, what's going on, guys? My name is Cryptoscope and we're doing this again. It's been a long time, but well, here I am. I decided to redo the Meet the Robinsons Let's Play because, well, I mean it's been a while and I rewatched the old videos and I don't really like how they turned out, and there were a lot of errors with like YouTube cutting most of the videos and it was just a mess. So this time, well, we're gonna do it again. It's been like 4 or 5 years since, well, the original, and well, you can see the demo start playing right now. But so yeah, we're gonna do this again from the beginning, and this time I'm hopefully gonna have a lot more commentary. And well, yeah, let's just get right into it, I guess. So. We're gonna do a new game, as I said, from the beginning, from the get-go. I already have, well, a completed game, but let's just erase whatever. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on the channel. Well, anyway, cutscene.
There we go. Go ahead, Carl.
Wilbur, come back, please. If you know you'll get caught like always, shift the blame to me. We'll fight, not talk for a week. Then you're tired of not talking, you'll come up with another crazy plan, and I'll get blamed again.
Relax, Carl. Operation Tut is complete. Uh-oh.
You mean
Alright, so Wilbur being amazing. This is Wilbur Robinson, by the way. Being amazing, just went to ancient Egypt with his dad's time machine and took a picture with good old Tut. And because he's, you know, a genius, he's making the entire pyramid collapse. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I love this game. Well, I don't know. I sort of have like a love-hate relationship with it because, well, I've had it for a long time now, and originally when I was very little, I couldn't get past the sub-basement, but as you saw, I've gone past it. I've completed the game now. Anyway, so yeah, because this is just telling you that you can vault over things. This is like the tutorial part of the game, the ancient Egypt. It's just, you're very like standard here. You have like platforms you gotta stand on for the doors to open. As you can see, there's the exit. So this is pretty quick tutorial. So as you can see, will jump over gaps automatically. So that's pretty great. So again, just really quick tutorial kind of thing. I mean, she jumps automatically, which is pretty cool. You don't have to press X and oh, well, got you. It's not as quick as you thought. You fall into this little thing. You got some stairs here, which lead to nowhere because it's broken. But you have some other stairs here. Why there are stairs? Well, no, why there's a ladder here? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, because the pyramid is, well, I guess it isn't really a pyramid. This is kind of like just a tomb. So because the tomb is falling apart, sand is caving in and filling the place. So we gotta run fast. There's another little mechanic. It's telling you that, you know, when a certain mechanic needs to be used, the button will highlight on the right upper corner of the screen. There you have. I mean, I'm playing this on PlayStation 2, the original model, which is pretty cool. The great big toaster. So yeah, as you can see, when I need to slide on the walls, the X button lights up there, and yeah, this is pretty cool. I love this scene. So yeah, then, you know, just to get up, you move the analog stick up, and it does it automatically. Yeah, this place. You can move your camera with the right analog stick. You move Wilbur with the left one. And yeah, then the other buttons like triangle, square, will come in handy later on in the game. And I mean, here you have one of them. You have R1. Remove this little statue, and well, even more damage takes place. There you go. You just do that. Put it up on the platform so that you can escape on the door that's opening to your left. And yeah. So there you go. This is the final stretch. Now everyone likes a good Indiana Jones, so of course, gotta run for it. Escape the falling head of the good old Sphinx, and die in the okay. Well, that wasn't really great, but you know what I mean. Okay, never mind. So yeah. You gotta just bail, or else you will not make it and die in the process right at the very end, like I just did there. So yeah, there we go. Cutscene. Meet the Robinsons.
It's irresponsible. You're skipping carefree down the road to inevitable doom.
Carl, I barely touched anything. I'm sure that whatever minor alteration may have occurred will go completely unnoticed.
Unnoticed? Gee, you think they'll notice this? Chariot of the God?
I know this looks bad, but let's examine the evidence. That could be any kid running a time machine. See? My hair is completely different.
Yeah,
Wilbur, there you are, Wilbur. I'm leaving on a business trip for a few days. Don't touch the time machine. Altered existence as we know it, okay?
Absolutely. Great, Dad.
Bye,
See you in
Wilbur.
a few days.
What did he say about the time
He
machine?
said, give him a forgotten which means have fun with the time machine. Just a little code talk that my dad and I had. Yeah, we're tight. See? I just need one more person to finish my collection. Someone who's suave, debonair, and has rock star good looks. To the time machine!
So that was what's his name? I forget his name. That was Wilbur's dad, telling him that he's leaving on a business trip and not to touch the time machine. But of course, Wilbur, being the pretty cool kid, doesn't listen to his father. So yeah, mission screen. This is what we have to do. These are the tasks. Speak to Franny, Wilbur's mom. The garage is where the time machine is, so we gotta talk to her. Well, that's on one of our aunts' train. I forget their names.
There you are. Have you taken out the garbage yet?
No, but I'm dying to do it. Honest.
Because I think someone just changed the garage code.
What? But I needed to get in there. This is terrible.
I know you're disappointed. Taking out the garbage is quite a thrill ride. Now, why don't you go ask your cousin Lazlo if he knows anything about the
Where is he?
Sounds like he's in the lab.
Map screen. This is the map of the Robinsons' house and every other level that we'll be playing in. So yeah, so the lab, if I'm not mistaken, is to the right side. These guys are amazing. I don't know what they do, but sure, they just scream. Anyway, press the select button.
Hey, buddy, if you ever get in the
If you press the select button, Carl jumps in and helps you do stuff. These things we'll deal with them later. Yeah, this is the lab. So just get up here and meet Lazlo, one of the coolest characters in the game. Besides Uncle, whatever. I forget their name. Sorry. All right, Lazlo.
How bad I keep you orange? Hey, I love orange. Maybe later. Listen, someone changed the garage code and I need to get in there. Well, I didn't change. But I know how you can find out who did. All you need is a private detective, 2 giraffes with telescopes. That seems complicated. How? Well, maybe you could just build a scanner and use it to scan the keypad for DNA. Use the disassembler in the storage room to get the parts you need. Yes! You can build a scanner with our Henry Robinson Transmogrifier.
Complex words. Anyway, let's get into this warp tube or warp pipe, a la Mario Brothers, and yeah, we'll head into the storage and get our first weapon. Yeah, I guess it's a weapon. The disassembler, which breaks things apart into 3 components we'll be using in the Transmogrifier, as Lazlo just said, to build lots of cool stuff. Anyway, breaking physics right there. So yeah, most of this stuff that you find across the storage room, you can break with the disassembler and get spare parts for the building of other. Where the hell are you going? For the building of materials and others. It's really simple. Head either way. You'll get it. It's right in front of where you spawn naturally. Yeah, targeting. You press L1 and then just fire with the triangle button or the upper button. Just depending on which console you use. Again, for me, because I'm using the PlayStation 2, it's the triangle. So yeah, I know this game is, I think, on a variety of different consoles. So yeah, as you can see, can break everything. Well, not everything, but most of the stuff you see. These Robinson crates you can't break, but stuff like that lamp or the fact if you press, what is this? Yeah, L2, you head into like long range and multiple targets mode, which will be very useful later on in the game. Or well, for the disassembler, it's just long range, which will be very useful later in the game. You need to remember this, because if you don't, you'll be stuck in the sub-basement just like I was many years ago. So, again, just go around breaking stuff. You know, it's just what you do here. You can let go with X, and well, the analog stick downwards, and again, I like to just farm a bit, so you know, have like spare parts, so in case a new blueprint is unlocked later on in the game. When you unlock blueprints, that's when you can build new stuff on the Transmogrifier. And there are a couple scattered around the game. The main one you'll be using will be in the Robinson house, of course, that being the main hub of the game. But yeah, sometimes, for example, on the sub basement, that's quite a long portion of the game, so they give you one, in there. And yeah, I think that's everything you can break. So you can also break a lot of stuff in the lab. That gives you more specific components. This gives you sort of more general stuff. So yeah, I also don't know how long these episodes will be. I'm thinking maybe like 20 minutes. I like long gameplay videos, so I'll be doing that, I guess, around 15 to 20 minutes, I guess. By the way, if you press X and move around the left analog stick, you can erase these drawings on the loading screens, so I don't know why, but you can. So yeah, again, you can break stuff here. Well, you can fire at Carl, but you can also break. So, there we go. Just press again L1, going to select the targets, and then you can just do it without having to fire to nothing and hoping the shot hits. So yeah, right now the max for items is 40. As you can see, we maxed out the little triangle and cylinder things, but the circles are still missing. I don't remember where you get them. So yeah, you have a lot of cool inventions with the scanner. One of the well, they're not really like unspoken tasks, but you can scan everything, and Lazlo will slowly but surely give you like other cool blueprints and stuff you can do. So that's pretty neat. So here's the scanner. We need 10 of each. We've got more than 10, so here you go, scanner. Our second object.
Now that you have a scanner, you should know I'm always on the lookout for radically interesting scans. How come? Oh, I use the scans for reference in my painting. All the scans you make will be automatically uploaded to my database. And cousin, I'll gladly reward you for any scans you find.
Great. Well, I've got to go scan the garage door and find out who changed the code.
See you later, Wilbur.
Yeah, and here you get the task that, I mean, nothing really important happens if you don't scan everything, but you know, it's nice because you can get a lot of spare like lives and upgrades to the energy your weapons have. As you can see here, you have like a purple meter, and that's indicative of like the energy the weapon has. When it like reaches the lowest point, you will not be able to use the gadget, so yeah, you gotta keep it refilled. There are a couple of refill stations across the Robinson house, and again in the other levels there are scattered a lot more. So here you have scanning. You gotta scan Lazlo. Again, press L1 to switch into a target mode, and then press the circle or the right button. And here you go. Cousin Lazlo is the artist in the family and can usually be found working on a mural or other large painting. He uses his propeller cap to fly around so he can paint those hard-to-reach spots. If you didn't watch the movie, well, a lot of the inside lore will probably fly over your head. Like, these two are cousins. Like, I love the movie as well, but so yeah, if you didn't watch it, I recommend you watch the movie before you play this game. This is sort of like a prequel / extended universe kind of thing. So yeah, if you just press circle without going into target mode, you do like a general scan, and it'll tell you what things you can scan, what things you can disassemble, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The bird. The bird brings the stars to you. And tongued along to the stars. See constellations, planets, comets, and nebula so clearly with the bird that you'll think you're there. It's propaganda, essentially. Again, you can scan pretty much everything in the lab. I'll try my hardest to scan everything, but if I don't remember, well, then I'm sorry. Maybe you can tell me about it in the comments or something. The organ. Tired of all the music in your collection? The organ solves that. Yeah, take that, Spotify. It will instantly create tunes from scratch you're guaranteed to enjoy. This is like propaganda from Robinson's inventions. Anyway, transport tube. The Robinson transport tube represents the greatest advancement in personal transportation technology to date. Screw teleportation. This is pretty cool. This is oh my god, this is the greatest reveal in the game if you've watched the movie. Again, the first invention. This is Cornelius Robinson's first invention working. Again, Cornelius Robinson is the dad that we saw in the transmission, who talked to Wilbur, is Wilbur's dad, and yeah, the major inventor in this society. This guy, the Cupid, wants to take something with you on the go that's too large to fit in your pocket. Use the Cupid, you'll love the results. What else you got? You got Lazlo, you got Carl. One of your father's earlier inventions. Again, sometimes they refer to Cornelius as your father, other times they refer to him as Cornelius. It's a bit of a mess. Anyway, the controllable all-purpose robot life from Carl is your best friend. You get it, right? Controllable, all-purpose, robotic life form, Carl. So yeah, then you have this thing. Machine of Possibilities. Cornelius' Machine of Possibilities allows its viewers to see what could have been, or is as a result of changes in the timeline. Philosophy at its greatest, my friends. The Transmogrifier. Have a blueprint and need it built. bring it to the Robinson Transmogrifier. Just a few components are all it costs to create any blueprint you can find. So I think that's everything. I think that's everything you can scan. You'll find the organ across a couple levels, and yeah, I think that's everything you can scan here in the lab. So, with us having reached the 20-minute mark, I'm gonna leave it at this. I mean, if you scan something that is not worthy of a scan, it'll just tell you what components it has from the disassembler. As you can see, we're running out of juice from the disassembler. And this thing, Sumats, a jelly-based life form on the Nebula 5. They are a mostly friendly species which has developed a bouncy propulsion system to escape their natural enemy, peanut butter sauruses, vulnerable to electricity. Sometimes they'll tell you those sort of stuffs, and yeah. Right now we can't do anything to him, but he'll come in handy later on. So yeah, this is Wilbur's room. And yes, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye.